Good morning. This is B from Kongs R Us, and welcome to our Sunday Funday show. I have a awesome setup today to show you guys what I did with a budget racing build. And Mrs. Kongs R Us is on the way. She is did her eyebrows done. I made coffee for her as well, so she should be joining us any minute now. But thank you all for joining in today. Hey, what's going on? Rainwater Games is here. This song is fire. I agree. So let's see who is here. Todd Control, Office Arcade is here. Console Fanboy, thanks so much for joining. Papa Brad's Gaming, Philly Chick, Rainwater Games, and let's see who else I missed in the chat here. Who else is here? Oh, I'm missing a lot of different good things. Metroid Dread is too hard. 4 hours in, got the fourth area. Beautiful game called Gadget. So Console Fanboy is talking about Metroid Dread, and I am actually a pretty big Metroid fan myself, I would say. And I jumped on the Metroid Dread bandwagon. But here's the thing about my Switch. So the Switch in our house doesn't belong to me. It actually belongs to my son. So the story of how we got a Nintendo Switch in the first place, because I'm not usually into next gen consoles. I usually wait a few years before I get them. But when my son was playing soccer a few years ago, I think it was 2019 season, he is actually a terrible athlete. So just in full disclosure, I like to play a lot of sports, but he's not quite active, and he's a little bit of a slowpoke on the field. And I gave him this goal and said, if you score a soccer goal this season, what's up, OTG? Good to see you, man. I said I would buy him a Nintendo Switch. And so I think it was the second to last game of the season, coach finally puts him into the forward position. And during a corner kick, he actually hits and kicks a goal into the net. And I kind of like, I remember the moment because I couldn't see what happened because there was a big giant crowd. Hello, Mrs. Kongzares. How are you?
Good. Where's my Sunday Funday drink?
I don't know where your Sunday Funday drink is, but I brought you coffee.
I'm gonna go get my Sunday Funday.
Okay, she's gonna go get her Sunday Funday drink, which means it's a little bit of booze. We're starting early already. But anyways, he hit a goal or made a goal, and I was so excited because his teammates knew that that was his goal, and that's how we got our Nintendo Switch in our house. And so I have not been playing it much at all the last couple years. I got a couple games that I thought would be fun to play together, like Breath of the Wild. Hello, Moo. What's going on? Good morning. I know you are here. But I finally found a couple of games that I want to play on a Switch. And so when Metroid Dread came out a few days ago and the Switch OLED came out, I was like, is this the time? And I'm curious in chat, since it's a handheld hybrid console, it's not one of those things where you always have it docked and you can play it. Like it's always in his backpack or it's with him or something. So I feel bad playing his Switch, even though like it's part of our family stuff. So I'm like, is that weird for me to? So here's what I did. So I say that because the OLED Switch was coming out, and I was seriously debating like, do I need to get my own Switch because he has his? And then I want to play games too, and I don't want to be borrowing his stuff. So I'm not really sure what the right answer is. Um, says, dude, please just listen. You will not believe how amazing it looks on OLED. So I tried. I tried to get it, but I failed, and I tried to add it to my cart, and it didn't work, so I couldn't get it. So what I did was, he pretty much never plays it on a TV. He's always playing it in handheld mode. So what I secretly did was I bought a Switch Lite that I'm gonna give to him and swap out and steal his Switch. And Mrs. Kongzares just heard me. So did you hear what I said?
Yes, I'm sitting here trying to figure out why you're telling the YouTubers that our son sucks at sports.
Yes.
Only realized, oh, okay, so you're using a Switch. Didn't realize that. And then
Come to sir.
I feel like this is like confessions.
It is. It's confessions of what I purchased to Mrs. Kongzares so that she can. But doesn't it make sense? He's always playing the Switch on his like handheld device.
Not like confessions, direct confessions, because this whole week you're like, oh, we should get the little one her own Switch. And I'm thinking in my head, why the hell do we get our 5-year-old a Switch? She doesn't play video games. Now I know
so
why.
she could use it too. So that's the thing. No, both
the
of.
whole time you should just said, I need a Switch to like do something for my kids. Not, I need a Switch for our youngest daughter to play.
she's not wrong, but
I don't know what cup I wanted to use today, so I might pour in both.
Man, she's pretty much calling me out. But I was saying like, hey, maybe our little one for her 5th birthday needs a Nintendo Switch or something, because I want her to start learning some more tactile hand-eye coordination. She's
But
always used
really,
to like touching.
I need a Switch to put into my arcade cab.
No, this was only just a test. So I mean, I don't permanently expect to have a Switch in an arcade cabinet. This is just a test setup, if you will. But it makes sense, right? If he uses the Nintendo Switch Lite, which I bought used, by the way, because I love buying used stuff. So that's one of the things that I don't have a problem with is buying used electronics and things as long as it's in decent shape. And so a used Switch Lite was $150 versus the OLED Switch, which is $350. And I was trying to get a new Switch, by the way, but it was sold out. So luckily it was sold out. Have you heard about the OLED Switch?
No,
Do you know what it
I
is?
heard about you explaining to the crew that the Switch was sold out, and that's when you went to buy the Switch.
But do you know what the OLED Switch is?
It has OLED screen. I don't know.
That's pretty much it. It's like the only difference that I've heard or read about is that there's a slightly bigger screen, a better battery life. And so if you're playing in handheld mode, it looks amazing to Console Fanboy's point. He says he will never play Switch on a TV after seeing games on that screen. But Console Fanboy, what if you have a 65-inch OLED TV already? So I mean the Switch itself, while it's great in handheld mode, I don't think my son needs that level of quality if he plays that much. And so he will be playing it on the Switch Lite, and I will be docking his console somewhere for a regular home use that I don't feel bad about using. I'll probably stay downstairs to dock one, and then we can play it on the big screen TV. And he can take his Lite everywhere he wants to. So that's the plan. That's the game. But anyways, I have the Nintendo Switch because there was a couple of games I wanted to play. I wanted to play Metroid Dread. I'm a huge Metroid fan. Super Metroid's my favorite Metroid game of all time. So I play that game beginning to end nonstop and can beat it in like 3 hours. So that's pretty awesome.
What were you doing with Hollywood Polo on Hot Wheels?
Hey, Kongzerus, your Spidey T-shirt. You missed your on Hot Wheels last. Oh, they're playing Hot Wheels on Steam, so he was inviting me to play games with them. Pop the champagne. Is it champagne or is it
Moscato?
Just Moscato?
It's not champagne. It's not from France.
It's not from France. Oh, okay.
Barefoot bubbly.
Barefoot bubbly, pink Moscato. She's starting early already. So I did get you coffee, by the way, in case you wanted to drink that. It's back there on the Marvel vs. Capcom. And for breakfast, I also have green onion pancake from a Taiwanese bakery. Is that what it's called? Taiwanese breakfast place?
Yeah, it was Taiwanese. It looked like Taiwanese in northern China.
Yeah, and so we like supporting small business Sundays. And so it was a place called Young Ho Cafe in, I think, Rosemead or something like that. But that's where we got this from. Green onion pancakes with a little bit of eggs on it. Pretty awesome. It's not like sweet like a regular pancake. So Chinese pancakes are like
savory.
How would you explain this? What?
It's flaky, so it's almost like if you rolled out
like
a croissant.
puff pastry.
Yeah, you roll out a croissant, and then you put green onions on it, and then your favorite is putting eggs on the bottom, which to me is like nope.
All right.
It's soggy.
All right. So there's a lot of stuff happening in chat that I'm missing up right now. You got to shake that up, Mrs. Kongzer. You still love your Switch still. Hey, Rainwater Games says you have an issue of one Switch and your wife got COVID. You ordered a second one so she can play Immortals. So you got a second one so both kids would have on an upcoming trip. See, multiple Switches in a household makes sense. Rainwater Games is saying exactly why we need multiple ones. In fact,
just like how we have multiple cabs for no reason.
What are you talking about? Each cab is its own piece of home artwork and decor is the main reason why we have multiple cabs.
No.
Plus additional an individual unique functionality for most of my cabs. Like there's only a handful of cabs where like it's kind of like a repeat of other stuff. Like I think this cab right here is probably the most redundant cab. Even though I love it, this is my first gen Street Fighter that I've modded with a PC with a hyperspin build and a 19-inch touchscreen monitor. It has hyper marquee on it, so it's beautiful. But it's like a giant multi-cade that I could play all of my favorite games on other stuff. So that's like the only one that I would say is redundant. But everything else is a beautiful piece of art in our house, right? Home arcades are art. That's what it's for. That's what it's for. Overthink Gaming says, you're selling me on that OLED. You're starting to want one now. See, like the OLED talk of like it being released. And I actually blame Bobby Vu because Bobby Vu was the one that posted saying OLEDs are available for sale. I'm sure you copped like 2 or 3 of them, but I couldn't get one. Amazon sold out. It wouldn't let me add one onto the cart. How's your Moscato? Is it good?
It's so cheap you barely see the bubbles. I'm switching to the coupe glass later.
Got it. Okay, alcohol at 9 a.m. Cheers.
Oh, that's gonna get you orange juice. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was gonna get you orange juice.
Oh, so you can make a little screwdriver. Is that what it's called?
That's vodka.
Oh, vodka. So.
But you're not in a drinking mood right now, huh?
Well, I made my own coffee too that I'll have to grab at some point too. Morning, Project 03. What's going on? Hey,
Morning.
Ian, Ernie brought over pancakes with onions. So yeah, it's not your traditional pancake. So look up like is it Chinese breakfast, Taiwanese breakfast?
It's like scallion pancake.
Scallion pancake.
But then that's just the English translation for it.
Yeah, they just call it green onion pancake. All right, Street Fighter Championship Edition wine bar. Nice. That's right. You need to get doubles of most kids. Your 5-year-old will want the same in her room too.
That's true.
So yeah, we're just trying to be equal opportunity. So the Switch, it could eventually, they both could have one if they wanted to play it. So they will be using it. There's a purpose for this. There's a purpose to the madness. So I ordered the Switch Lite plus Metro Droid. It will be coming tomorrow. Yes, and that's when I'll play Metro Droid. So I'm looking forward to that. What's going on? P-Dubs, don't get Metroid. It's a very frustrating game. Is Dubs here? Oh, Dubs is here. What's going on? You resisted the OLED. You're waiting on your Valve Steam Deck, which I also ordered, by the way. But she probably has no idea what that is. Do you know what the Valve Steam Deck is?
When you said it, I thought of like a little thingy that we turn on and steam comes out.
So what would you think a Valve Steam Deck is if you, from a electronic standpoint?
When you get angry, you turn on the little valve and steam comes out.
That's the only thing you can think of right now? All right, so in the gaming world, what does Steam mean?
The online gaming thingy.
And what do you normally play that on?
Oh Lord, you got another console?
It's not a console. Well, what do you normally play Steam on?
Your computer.
Exactly. So this Valve company made something called the Steam Deck, where you can play your PC games on a handheld PC.
It's another console.
It's not a console. It's a handheld. So
it's a handheld console. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you dock the Steam Deck? I haven't remembered if you can or not, but the Valve Steam Deck is not on an OLED. Is the Steam Deck people are looking for the Steam Deck arcade mods. So tell her it's a $500 Valve that makes Steam. It's exactly what she just said. It's exactly what it is. It's a $500 Valve that makes Steam. So it's a portable PC Steam console, and it's all the reviews say it's an amazing kind of piece of hardware that allows you to play full-on 1080p PC games in your hand. So I will be getting that in addition to other stuff. Yes. You'll be able to dock it. All right, so yeah, so it's almost like a really intense Switch. It's the adult version of the Switch for those that like PC games. So that's pretty cool. Yes, you can. There's no official dock yet though. All right, got it. So thanks for that additional information. So that's coming too. Anyways, the main reason why I put together today's show was to talk about this budget racing build that I put together. And the reason why I even put this thing together in the first place.
Piss off Mrs. Kong's arrest.
Are you mad?
Don't you see this face? It's so much anger.
You're so
much anger in
so
the face right now.
happy.
No, so much anger.
And why did you get your own cup of coffee and didn't grab my coffee?
You want coffee?
No, it's right there. Can you hand me a coffee, please?
You want coffee?
Stop. Can you hand me my coffee, please? Por favor. Por favor. How do you get your significant other to do something nice for you? See, it's like right there, and she's
Want some coffee?
really close. All right. I'm sure this is why people tune in, is to watch Mrs. Congress just abuse me with her coffee and throw coffee on my face.
And I didn't throw coffee in your face. I flicked coffee in your face.
So you'll get some great reviews in the community. So Shinobi Sword says, how's the Mario Pro Racing Wheel? You're about to grab one today and mod it into an empty arcade 1-up cab. So yes, it's exactly what I did. I bought the Mario Kart wheel a while ago. I do this often where I buy pieces of things for potential future projects, not thinking, oh, thank you.
Someone did ask earlier in the chat if it has force feedback.
It does not. It just springs back to center. Thank you for my coffee. So I bought the wheel about a month ago. At the same time, can you hand me that little box right there?
Good lord, get your own things. You have long monkey arms.
When you gotta do something right, you gotta do it yourself. When I bought Cruis'n Blast at the same time, I was like, I kind of want to test out and play it on a wheel. And so I bought the Hori Mario Kart Pro Deluxe racing wheel too, which retails at I believe $100 or so, but I was able to get it at the low price of about $80 plus shipping or plus tax. And so I was excited to get that at a lower price. It was pretty uh, reasonable to have.
Don't burp on me.
I just like burped in her face. So this is the Mario Kart wheel that I got. So it is from Amazon, and normally it's $100. But again, you see, I bought a used version of it because I don't really care about the box if there's a small mark or whatnot. So it's $80 plus.
Why do all these pancakes have a bite in it? Did you take a bite and put the rest of it back?
I did, but I'm trying to talk. Let me talk
Every
about.
single one has a bite in it. I don't know which one I should eat.
People don't know what you're talking about. Okay, now show them. All right, they all are the same.
No, this is a bite. Look. Oh, see, it's perfect bite. This has a bite too. Look at that. It has a bite.
I'm trying to explain about the wheel here. Okay, so I got the Hori racing wheel for $80. Anyways, long story short, it's a good wheel. It's basic though. So from a PC wheel standpoint, it doesn't have any force feedback. It does have that spring inside of it, which is return to center. So the main positives of it is that it's plug and play with a switch. So if you have racing games like Mario Kart and Cruis'n Blast, there's a couple other handful of Switch racing games that I might look for if they're on sale, but it's 100% plug and play and fantastic. The pedals work and you don't have to map anything. I was playing Cruis'n Blast yesterday and it worked perfectly. So I like it for that, but it doesn't have all the features that I want. And the other thing too is that it's super compatible with other things. So I actually have already tested it with the PC. I've already tested it with a Legends Connect. And so those are the things that it works with. So I was like, can I do other things with this as well? Oh, we have some super chats. What's going on? Oh, all right. So super chat says, Console Fanboy says, I woke up to go to the bathroom and go back to sleep, but since you've been on, I can't go back to sleep now. It's a testament to how cool your show is. Oh, thanks, Console Fanboy. What do you think about Console Fanboy super chat saying that our show is really cool?
So he has to drink a lot of water before going to bed to wake up to watch our show.
Do you just like the crazy banter that Mrs. Kongzerus provides? Is that why people watch the show?
That's why he paid $4 for it. Thank you.
Thank you. But I think people are more a fan of this show than they are of like my regular show. But also Overthink Gaming gave us another super chat, just following his Zohar trend. Thanks a lot, OTG, man. I really love OTG's no nonsense reviews and how he kind of calls out people. So OTG is one of my favorite content creators that I've seen recently coming up.
And
too.
thanks for not overthinking that $4.99 for us.
Coming up in the retro arcade space, because he already has a really bigger channel about everything else in the I believe console space. But Overthink Gaming side piece, is that your retro arcade one? I want to see some more stuff on OTG side piece.
I'd love to point out that this one's sitting on your lap because we trained all our kittens. I trained all the kittens. Mm-hmm. They're not allowed to sit on me when I eat, but she
likes to sit on me because she thinks P-Dubs did the same thing. So you bought the wheel to play with. And so the wheel is one thing. The other thing that I got a long time ago, a year ago. So I bought the actual racing stand, not knowing what I was going to do. This was even before I got the Outrun cab. I was like, hey, I want to build a racing cab. So I went to eBay and look, this is October 22nd of 2020, where I bought this driving racing simulator cockpit stand for $58 or almost $59, $64 with shipping. Got this on eBay, and essentially it's just the this part of the stand. So it's just the stand.
Wait, you had this for a year?
Yeah, it's been in the little cardboard box that was in that room for a year. It's been in there for a while, but anyways, she's giving me the eye.
Why are you showing off my legs?
Because your legs are where the stand is. I'm trying to show people the stand. Okay, so this is a basic stand. There's nothing else attached to it. You can't have an extra piece here if you want the gear shift portion of it. What do you people can't see it here. People can't see what you're
Are you
doing.
mad at me?
People can't see what you're doing. Stop. Okay, so this was $50, and I got it a year ago. It's a little bit more expensive now. If you click on the Amazon link that I had in the description to the same one, I believe it's $80 or
He
80.
sent you guys to Amazon, but he bought it on eBay.
I did, because it's the same. It's the same thing. It just depends on where people are getting it, and then on eBay, the same exact listing that I saw is now like $78. So I think people were there. Oh, Papa Brad's Gaming also added another super chat. Says they love the show. You set your alarm to catch the show. Thank you. But you know who should apologize to you, Papa Brad? Is somebody that doesn't join the show on time, and we always have to start late.
You could start the show whenever you want. I don't have to be here.
But people are coming to watch.
Because they want to watch me, not you.
You are the popular. You are the main reason why people come to watch this. I'm pretty sure.
I love this, Tony. See?
I would like to point out at first to say the kitties would become family, fostering is a gateway drug. Oh, so when we did our stream, so that's cool that you called that out.
And
But yeah,
I love that Rain one. See, you're
we're
talking about
not
this.
focused on the stand. I know P-Dub says this. The legs on the stands are great. They are, aren't they? They are fantastic. They're nice and sturdy. But
All right, stay on target.
You came to see Brie Kong's shirt, by the way. That's right. It's my Gudetama Lazy Egg shirt.
But then like you're supposed to show off what it is. It's nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng. What is nasi goreng?
Nasi goreng is actually fried rice.
Oh, okay.
Which is weird because it's in
a bowl, noodle cup.
Oh.
I'm sure there's many reasons why people come to watch this, but you came to watch Mrs. Kongdura's play. So I've been trying to get to like the parts. So the stand was $50. The wheel was $80. So all right, $60 for the stand, $80 for the wheels. That's $140. And then this, what you see her sitting on right here, is what? Is a what?
It's a chair.
What is this? A chair?
GTR Racing.
GTR Racing. GTR Racing Chair.
Oh, nice. I flip here.
Okay. So,
baby. No, baby.
I just wanted to share. I'm doing a thing where I'm like pausing again. I'm going to share my screen right now. Okay, so these are the GTR gaming chairs. But if you look at the retail version of this chair, it's pretty dang expensive. This is the GTR Racing Chair. If you bought this brand new, it's $125. That's the exact same chair that we're sitting in right now. If you bought it brand new. If you bought it used, is there any used ones here? There's new and from $125 shipping. Anyways, I did not pay $125 for this, by the way. I just wanted to show you, Kate, like this is exactly the chair that I use. I bought this used on Facebook Marketplace because there was somebody that had a version of this that was a little bit old and he upgraded for $35. $35. Is that a good deal? Did I do a good job? $35 off of a $125 chair?
It's used.
You're sitting on a used chair.
I know. You don't even know what this guy did to this chair.
You don't know, but it's in our house now. I just took off the wheels. I took off the sides and it's like a perfect seat. So, I mean, like just shop around. Always look if you're looking to build a project together. So again, these three pieces that you see here, $35 plus $60 plus $80. I'm only at $175 in on my racing rig. Do you guys
Console fanboy? No, we don't have dogs. I love that I am also fashionably late. Thank you, Pop Bread.
EPT Cyclone says that your t-shirt is on fire.
I know, EPT Cyclone. I love that you guys love my Target shirt.
Target for the win.
Target shirt, yeah.
Right. Did you pre-order the Hab Slab Galactus figure?
I don't want to know.
I think I passed on Galactus because I already have the other Build-A-Figure Galactus, and so I didn't get that.
Ricardo, I see you.
Whenever I play War, by the way, War is my war buddy on Marvel vs. Capcom. He always is saying that he needs like another drink in between each match. So sounds like what you would do.
And I love that Papa Grat. You saw them crawl on top of the pinball a couple of times.
Cats absolutely love the pinball machine.
Oh, your cat also loves being on your pinball machine.
Yeah, it's fun when you have pinball machines and cats. It's just something that happens.
Sorry, I just totally stopped paying attention to what you're doing.
Do you want me to get you a keyboard so it's easier so you don't have to reach over?
No, it's fun when I reach over.
Oh.
Because then I stop you from talking.
Yes, she loves reaching over Spidey's always a fave.
Papa Brad, that's our son's favorite Marvel superhero.
I don't think people care what I'm talking about. They probably just want to chat and listen to you talk anyway. So yeah, thank you for keeping
Oh, and
track
look.
of the chat. Legend Ian says,
Whoa.
you still need your outrun cab modded. I've heard this Kong does good mods for it. Hint, hint. Oh yeah, never forget be like an elephant. I did mod Legend Ian's Starcade Star Wars mod recently, and I have been working.
Have you shipped it to him yet?
I did.
Okay.
He's the one who put the what is it called again? The Allen 1 yoke, the really, really heavy Star Wars yoke.
Oh.
And I had to mod it into a
and
control
you had
panel.
it forever and a day.
I did have it forever and a day. I had it for like 5
I'm so
months.
sorry, Ian.
Yeah, but Ian was worth the wait, right? So he has an Allen 1 modded yoke on his Star Wars machine.
So if you send us your outrun panel, I can't guarantee that it'll get done fast.
I do have somebody else's outrun panel that they shipped to me for me to do a mod for it. But again, as I have many projects, it's one of those things that's been on the back burner, but I will get to it. So I am doing a potential mod kit for outrun using the stock wheel.
Do you know what his project is?
What's that?
I love it. It's so cute. He goes, I'm going to go work on something. And he goes and plays Marvel vs. Capcom for 2 hours. What is that working on?
I need to get into
How
the
angry. Clunk, 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 clunk. That's all I hear. You hear the game, you hear the buttons rustling, then all of a sudden, clunk, 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 clunk. And we're like, what is happening here?
I want to work on my projects, but I want to play my arcade games. And so doing a quick game of Marvel vs. Capcom like helps me get into the mindset.
How is 2 hours a quick game?
Well, because like I want to just play like one match, but then I get into like a match with War or somebody else or with like Welcome to Die, and then it becomes like an FT10 or something, and an FT10 match can take 30 minutes, and then I don't know. You have to be in the zone, right? You have to be in the zone to be
are
doing
awesome.
modding.
Did you not see? I was able to call each cat and tell them to sit down.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you love your Starcade. The Allen was freaking sweet. You love that mod so much. Oh, so Papa Brad, Bobby Boom Moppy Cat. I'm gonna be doing a mod for Papa Brad, by the way. Can't wait to start that up. So Papa Brad is shipping me his Star Wars yoke.
I apologize for not getting your yoke back on time because someone's playing Marvel vs. Capcom for 2 hours.
P-Dub says, you have a GRS flight yoke unopened in a box. B, hook it up. I
Wait,
can.
you have his?
No. He says he has his own GRS flight yoke in a box that he can hook it up. Do you want to go into Max's room and get the control panel that has buttons on it but nothing installed?
You say this like I know what they look like. I'm gonna bring back a dog, aren't I?
It's just like a control panel that has buttons installed with no yoke in it.
You want an ass shot, don't you?
No, I don't want an ass shot. All right. Nobody look. Go. It's her Sunday shot. Knowing what the flans want, right? But I do have something where if you get the 99 Lives control panel, I've been working with Greg from 99 Lives for the last several months. I think starting this year, and he makes pre-cut drilled control panels that you can drop either a regular arcade one-up yoke into or a GRS yoke. So Dubs, that's exactly what you can get. I was planning on wiring one up and potentially having one that you can set up. And then you use the playlist and then it's great. So definitely. There you go.
I love this. He said, can you go get the one panel that has buttons and nothing else installed in it?
Yeah.
Why is there 2 panels?
Yeah. I just needed to grab one of them, one or of, as that I was explaining.
No, you just said one panel.
One of.
You didn't say one of, you said one.
These beautiful control panels. So this control, it's beautiful. All right. Thank you. You can. So this is a control panel that was actually CNC'd and cut out by 99 Lives Arcade, and then it is a replacement that fits right into, has like no plexi on it, but this is like really high vinyl that could be a good replacement. These are my buttons that I wire up, so you can drop your GRS yoke into here and have these extra light up buttons. Or you can even just plug your GRS yoke directly into your Arcade 1-Up Star Wars without doing any drilling or button mods, and wire the 2 extra buttons to the volume switch, and you can just plug a PC into it. So that's actually the cheapest thing. If anybody was curious about wanting to do a Star Wars mod, that's like the absolute cheapest thing you can do is just plug your GRS yoke into. I did. I got a new co-host. I got Miss Tabitha. There it is. Oh, the cats are all over the place right now. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Have a good show. Have to run. Thanks, Office for Arcade, for joining in. Appreciate you coming in. All right, Tony C says, if you die locked in your house and the cats can't get out, they will eat your body to survive. Oh, my goodness. How do you feel about this, Mrs. Kongzares?
My cats would never do that.
No, you don't think so?
No, they only figured out that I take naps. Oh, sweetness, don't go in there.
Hmm.
She tried to crawl into your. I love that you also put your chair right on top of your case, thinking that like someone like me won't crush it, but
You'll be fine. So yeah, the thing that the actual racing chair is sitting on right now is a PC tower. So this is just temporary right now.
That's dangerous.
It's not dangerous. This is actually very, very sturdy. So I do plan on building a little case to put a PC underneath this, because eventually I will want to make this PC racing rig setup.
Did we ever tell them how you can tell if your cat's stupid?
Yes.
Sorry, this is a.
But you can do it again.
Okay, so what you do is you take your cat like this. You push your cat into the wall. If your cat breaks by putting his or her paws up like this, they're a smart cat. If they don't, I'm so sorry. This one took 5 tries before he realized I should probably break before I run into the wall.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I'm a wall though, so so she just loves playing with the cat and abusing them is what I think it is actually. But anyways, I have a PC under here. This whole 3-piece racing wheel setup cost me about $175. So I think for folks that have been following my other show, I've been hosting Build Your Own Legends this year. Do you know what Build Your Own Legends is?
You build those Legends figurines.
Not Legends figurines. That's Marvel Legends.
Does everybody know what those are?
No. All right. So don't attack this. This is a Legends Connect board, right? That's sold by AtGames. I bought this on my own. I've been hosting the competition. Restalgia asked me to do this, by the way, and I just kind of jumped in last minute to host it, but they didn't send me this board for free or do anything with it. I bought this board on my own.
What?
Yeah, because I wanted to try it out and test it out for Mod Wars. So I've been like figuring out, like, can I do something with this? And since AtGames was releasing their version of the Legends Ultimate Racing Cab, I was like, why not try to build my own version of a Legends Ultimate Racer? And so I tested out the wheel with the Legends Connect board, and it works. It registers automatically. So this wheel, this Mario Kart Hori racing wheel for the Switch, automatically registers in the AtGames ecosystem as a wheel, and you can play games on it or racing games. And so that was my build. I'm going to be building my own version of a Legends racing cab to showcase to Restalgia that I can mod better than he can.
And I'm so sorry, Kill Sales Arcade. I'm sad that you lost your rescue kitty.
Down to 3, OG cat escaped out the front door and got hit by a car. It's terrible. Sorry to hear, man.
Sorry to hear, OG
oh,
cat.
That sucks.
R.I.P.
Sorry. R.I.P. Sorry to hear, Kelso. Rod, that's terrible. But, you know, pets are a part of us, and they all have to go at some point. But that totally sucks.
What is this? Papa Brad, I'm not telling you to run into the wall.
I must be a dumb cat. See, now you're telling people to do things, and now they're hurting themselves.
Philly Chick is going to test this on her kitten, too.
She's a smart cat, but you already knew that.
Yeah, so again, you got to hold them up on their armpits. You kind of push them into the wall. To be fair, we showed Moo the wall a couple times.
Report back. Boink.
Yeah, if they kind of run into it, it doesn't count if their paws, like, don't flex at all and they go like this. But Moo's favorite is his face just went straight into the wall, and he's just like, what happened here? He's my little himbo.
I know. He's such a big cow now. Remember, I don't know if you remember, but we got him when he was a kitten, and now he's like literally.
Yeah, we used to be able to hold him in one hand.
Yeah, he's a fat cow.
He's not a fat cow. He's quite muscular, like Big Moose in Archie Comics.
What's up, Clement? Nice to see you. All right, so we're already 37 minutes in. I did want to demo some actual gameplay of us playing Cruis'n with the wheel.
Wait, they don't want to listen to us for 37 minutes?
I'm sure people love watching our show. Just like
Are you annoyed with me? Are you annoyed with me?
I'm not annoyed with you. Isn't it fun when you're trying to like host a show and you have a co-host that's just mildly entertaining? I need to drink my coffee, so talk.
Are you annoyed with me? What are you drinking? Why do you have stuff in your beard?
Are you making fun of me that I can't grow a beard?
I didn't say that. You said that. Oh, look, it took me a year and a marriage to finish my DIY full-size arcade build. Having a supportive partner is important if you are into home arcades. You are the cutest couple. You know what's funny? I'm trying to figure out why this is here and how to get rid of it.
You love it. Don't lie. It's so. I mean, I think somebody else has said this too about having this home arcade as a hobby. There's many other hobbies that we as home arcade collectors could have that are way more destructive and things than having a home arcade. We literally sit at home on Friday nights playing video games.
No, you sit up on Friday nights playing video games. I drink.
That's true. At least you feed your cats. Oh, this is true. This is Michael B on the Super Game Room Dudes got in trouble by his wife because instead of feeding the cats, he played video games all day, and his wife called him out on live on stream.
You don't feed the cats. You don't feed your cats.
I don't, because they're your cats.
Our cats are also very bougie.
Yeah, they are pretty bougie. They are pretty bougie. All right.
Alrighty.
There's a couple. Hold on.
Wait. Okay,
Question: Infinity Game Table has added more games to this last month, as well as patched a couple games. How does the Kong household feel about it today? About the IGT? Do you still use it?
It is now a glorified coffee table in his office. He just puts everything on top of it.
It's functional furniture.
I mean, if you want to tell us what are the new games and what the patch includes, and maybe I'll convince him to do something with it, but he hasn't done anything with it.
Well, I blame her because I wanted to put it in a location that it would be used, aka replacing our coffee table downstairs.
Our coffee table is awesome downstairs.
Location is key for any of those functional furniture pieces. Like the Pong arcade table, they made like a pub table with a video game with Pong inside of it, right?
Does it have little cabinets you can store things inside of it?
No, but that would be a really good mod. Are you talking about IGT, the game table?
Yes.
We can make it. I can put it's empty underneath. You can just put whatever you want. I can get boxes of storage. Anyways, the answer is no. We don't play it right now.
And we would like to know what are the patches that include, because possibly it's worth patching. And
I don't know, they come up with updates for games, so it's not like a overall UI patch. Like each game has improvements. So, like for example, Monopoly.
Val, I love you too.
Oh, thanks. So for Monopoly, they added 3D houses and things that can show up. So each game kind of gets updated once in a while. I used to play it when I was played it the most when I was doing my review, but I haven't played it recently.
So. Oh wow, a lot of the misses play the Infinity Game Table.
Yeah, it's great for company though. Whenever we have family over, though, they really like playing it. But they do, right?
They do.
Yeah. So my parents like playing it. Your brother, your sister-in-law likes playing it. So.
But it's not replacing my coffee table. My awesome IKEA coffee table.
Mrs. Kongs or us to put the IKEA downstairs as our actual coffee table, and it would actually get used.
Our coffee table is functional. There's a glass on top of it, so we are able to put all the holiday cards underneath the glass. There's drawers off to the side, so the kids can put their toys and like random like tchotchkes in there.
All right, we need to use the new YouTube poll feature and see if we can get Mrs. Kongs or us to agree.
Y'all, this is my house.
No, let's let the audience decide what we do. This is why we're YouTube content creators. We have to let the community decide for us.
You're a YouTube content creator. I own this house. I'm gonna say no.
No, we're going to add a poll. Let's put a poll. All right, so I'm gonna put a poll in here. Should we use the IGT as a coffee table to replace our current one?
Oh, that's so cool. You can actually put the poll in a certain part of your YouTube video.
Yes.
Can we not put it where you're type? Oh my God, you could have put it earlier.
What's that? I could have, but now it's going to show up on...
So everybody who is watching on YouTube, you can now vote.
Yes, exactly. So you can now vote into Sarah. Should we place?
Oh my God! Everyone already said no.
It's just one vote. We're waiting. More people are going to vote eventually. It's going to show up.
You see these eyebrows? They say no.
Look, look, we got 12 votes so far. We have 42% yeses, 58% no's.
They're trending on the yeses.
Oh, no,
the eyebrows have spoken.
Then, they're trending on the no's, not the yeses. You said it reverse.
Oh.
Yeah. So we want yeses, people. We want the IGT to be...
No, we want the no's.
What's that?
Should we use
the IGT as a coffee table to replace our current one? 44% yes, 46% no. We'll come back to we'll come back to it. We will come back to it. But anyway, horizontal tables places accumulate stuff. You'd rather just play physical board games, going old school.
We do have a lot of board games. It's just hard to get to.
Yeah. I just love it that my son can play some of these games. It's so educational. He's learning how to play chess by himself.
I still kicked his butt.
Yes. This is true. But yeah. So all right. So our final poll looks like 27 votes, 44% yes, 56% say no. Functional furniture. That's what I'm talking about, VC. Yeah.
Do you want to see some functional furniture?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what that means. But anyways, all right. Thank you all for voting and just ending the poll there. So it looks like we will not be replacing the coffee table downstairs with the IGT. I was trying to get YouTube to help me convince her so that we can play the IGT more. And YouTube, you have failed me, chat. You have
No,
sided
YouTube
with,
has not failed you at all.
sided with the Mrs. Kongs or us. And I probably for the better of the household, actually. So
Yeah, I should probably kick your butt.
probably. But anyways, I haven't really played the IGT. But what games did it add? They recently finally released a game of life. I know that they're still working on Pandemic.
Oh my god, Pandemic?
Pandemic's on
It's really
there.
a long game.
Yeah. I don't think they've gotten Ticket to Ride out yet. There's a bunch of
I'm surprised they haven't got Ticket to Ride out yet. There's
Yeah.
a mobile app for that too.
yeah, so they have mobile app versions of the game, but the best thing about the IGT is you can sit around and play it.
And you don't lose all little trains.
But they've been also making these other kind of mini games that are very akin to
Akin, not
akin.
Aiken.
Akin. But they're like these mini touch games, like a tank game or like Pirate Battleship. So it's just like these mini games where you can just play almost like Mario Party style. So
Cool.
that's kind of cool.
Hello,
Hey,
Andrew.
Clay. I have too many hobbies: building a home arcade, comic collecting, toy collecting, and sculpting. What do you sculpt? Kind of curious.
Me too.
You
Put it in the chat.
sculpt comics and arcades. I read it.
Yes. My life likes the racing wheel and the cruising blast. All right, I guess we should talk about the cruising blast.
All right, so I have Mrs. Kong's arrest set up right now with the wheel in front of our wheel. So do you guys want to see her play the game?
Before you do, thank you so much for hanging out with us, Kale Sales Arcade.
Oh, thanks, Rob.
Kale Sales.
Kelsel.
Oh,
Kelsel's Arcade is a British content creator.
I'm so sorry. I'm
Rob Kelso. Yeah. Epic TV Mon said, what really is your favorite board game? Do you have a favorite board game?
Does everyone remember Crossfire?
Yes. Crossfire is your favorite game? What?
I don't know. I just decided to point that one out because I think about so we have a lot of arcade games board games. In our old apartment, we used to have a Billy bookcase full of games, except for Crossfire. We put that on the wall.
That's true.
We actually framed it and hung it up on the wall. And I would think about that because our apartment was like my first happy place. And every time you walked in, you're like, why is Crossfire hung up on the wall? And I don't know why we did it, but it was funny.
It was a 2-bedroom apartment, and
he still got his toy room for a 2-bedroom apartment.
My second room ended up still being a place.
When we first started dating, we agreed that you can have a bedroom, all your toys stay in this bedroom. Somehow we got married, we bought a house, his toys creeped up into the den, sold my couch.
These aren't toys, these are functional furniture.
Creeping up on my stairwell. Crossfire is my favorite board game.
But we don't own it anymore.
No, we don't.
We don't. We don't even have it. It broke, and I've never bought a new one. But that's a really fun game. I love Crossfire. That was really cool.
All right, what am I supposed to do?
All right, enjoy the show while you take photos. What's going on? That's right. So there's an app for Pandemic already too. It's really good. Yeah, I gotta play that Pandemic. Gotta test it out. Polo says, question: what's your favorite app to play board games?
What's my favorite app to play board games? I think the only app I've ever played is Ticket to Ride.
Yeah, just played an app version of that. I used to really like the PC version of Monopoly. It really helped me learn the game back when I was kids.
Oh, does Pokemon Go count?
I don't think so. But you still play Pokemon Go?
No.
Yeah?
No.
She was a big Pokemon Go fan.
So much so that
she was planning her schedule around going to raids.
And let's just say with the youngest one, I actually had to go to the hospital because I was like, something hurts down here. And the doctor's like, how much are you walking? I don't know. Whatever the Pokemon says go, and I'll go.
Oh, nice. You got a fan of Clue, got a fan of Battleship. Oh, he sculpts polymer, clay, thermoplastic.
Oh, wow.
Sculpting. You make a lot of monsters and toy customizations. Lots of videos on channel. Oh,
that's cool. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Andrew Clay. Crossfire commercial was so awesome.
Crossfire.
Crossfire. You will be something more. Crossfire.
Crossfire.
I know. I want to just find that commercial now. Maybe we'll just reenact that commercial with me and Mrs. Kong for us. We'll like get a bandana, let's get some really
They don't
heavy,
wear
intense music.
bandanas.
I know.
There's
I
two
just
little
I
kids.
just imagine two little kids like duking it out. All right.
Oh
Mrs. Kong, the
no,
cats lay on the
Ernie.
IGT table, and they'll like you for it. Yes, Crossfire. Your wife is hilarious. You are hilarious. You're hilarious, aren't you?
I'm not high at the moment. I'm drunk.
No. Oh, thanks. All right, so let's do it. All right, here we go. We will finally. I had the racing wheels set up with Cruis'n hooked up in the background. So let's see Mrs.
Along with all
Conqueror.
of our son's games.
Yes, they're all his games.
Are they gonna
except
dock
for
over
Cruis'n
to
Blast.
the DS Lite?
Yeah, it should. I think so.
He's logged in with the account
I
now.
have no idea. Actually.
I'm gonna get you a console that doesn't have all your games and scores on it. Here, enjoy, son.
Apparently, you have to update Cruis'n Blast. So let's go ahead and update that. And while we do that, okay.
While we do that, I love what Ricardo said.
Alright,
He says that B must be laughing all day. He's probably crying. I'm sorry, I'm crying.
Mhm.
He's off playing Marvel vs. Capcom.
You totally forgot about Crossfire, right? Third floor for arcade with Jason. Jason is awesome. He has an amazing
Oh
home
yeah, that's
arcade.
right. Yeah. You
Mhm.
showed me that one.
Mhm.
Jason, you have to come on our show and show off your arcade again in real life. And this
I've been-
time, Bobby won't cut you off.
Yeah, no, I need to get Jason on the show at some point too. Where's Don with all the cat talk? I know he has. Remember, was it Don?
I'm sorry.
Was the
Where is Dom? Is what
Don?
Papa Brett Dom?
Don
Dom
Chafee.
Perignon?
Is that what you're trying to say? Are you just trying to use an excuse to drink some more? Is that what you're trying to do?
Actually,
how much
I
is
don't.
that? Do you finish half a bottle of that already?
No.
He drank half a bottle of that Moscato. over
Now I
there.
finished half a bottle.
Look, oh my goodness. don't encourage her. She's already drinking half a bottle through this already. All right. So is it still installing? Oh, press this to start. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Why is the sound coming off of your machine?
Yeah, because I muted this. So I need to.
You.
But is it too loud?
As long as there's no echo for our guests.
Yeah, soundtrack.
Ooh, Philly Chick wants to know if I could drink the whole bottle.
She did not drink the whole bottle already. Don't encourage her.
Oh, Ricardo, where's the barbecue at?
All right, so here we go. Cruis'n. That song is now ingrained in everybody's head because everybody loves the Cruis'n. Okay, so Mrs. Kong's Arrest. Let's see you play some Cruis'n. Let's do the Cruis'n Classic Arcade. So the wheel already pretty much works. You want to do London, Death Valley, Madagascar?
Oh, we played Death Valley in London
do
yesterday.
Singapore.
Yeah.
Singapore.
Center this.
Okay.
Okay, well not center. I will center myself.
Okay, there you go. So here is
Did I
Mrs. Kong's Arrest using my budget racing wheel. Do you need to move it forward? Are you good?
I'm good, but I do want to pick. Oh, I gotta pay for those cars. No.
Right.
Ramon! Oh, I could change. You didn't tell me I could change the color.
You're picking a 1959 Cadillac Eldorado. What's your color of choice?
It'll be Ramon. Our son was so obsessed with cars.
Oh, copyright strike. Oh well.
Really?
That's okay. This song has the Cruis'n song that's copyrighted, but oh well. Yeah, everybody's still able to watch, but afterwards I won't be able to monetize this video. That's okay.
Ready, set, go!
Oh, I need to pay attention. Look at that. I missed the glass. Oh, so what's hilarious about this is like every time we played it, it's like, oh, I don't have to really drive that hard to hit all the bridges and stuff like that. It lets you drive on it regardless, and I am 10 of 10. Am I supposed to collect those little shiny thingies?
Yes.
I saw like them the other night.
But she actually has like the pedals working too, and so they automatically work right away. So that's it's pretty nice that you don't have to do any other
No
configuration
modifications.
purposes. Yeah, just kind of plug and play, works right away. And again, this was $175 that I paid for this setup right now.
What?
I told you everything. The wheel was $80. This was $60, so that's $140, and the chair was $35.
I am just
That's
rolling
it.
into the things.
That's it. $175 for a really bootleg
Totally bootleg.
budget racing build. And so the really cool thing about this build particularly, because there's other different versions of racing rigs you can do where you have maybe the seat is attached to the wheel, or there's a place for you to actually mount a screen. This is very portable and collapsible, and so for folks that are
Frame is collapsible.
I mean the chair isn't, but I mean you can move it. It's not attached, right? So you can like move it around.
Portable. You can bring it to a buddy's house and play.
You could. This collapses. So this whole thing, like the actual racing rig, folds over, and so it definitely collapses. You can put it in your closet afterwards if you wanted to.
He's playing Pandemic. He has a mask on.
Oh, nice.
Sorry. You can collapse it.
Yeah. So it's very portable. It's really nice. I like
Everything
it.
comes apart.
How did you like the racing game?
It was fun. It was definitely one of those games that you play and you don't have to worry about falling off a bridge or something.
You want to read a Kuma's comment?
Just pointing out that we are watching an Asian lady drive drunk on Saturday morning or Sunday morning. Just saying. This is so very true.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
You are not wrong right now.
No.
But, all right, so that was fun. That was fun. We actually probably just got copyrighted strike, but oh well.
Oh, I love what Ricardo's making. Beef shish kebabs and beef fajitas. Fajitas!
That's right. It's a nice setup. Tyler Wilson says, the Hori Nintendo Switch Outrun cab build is awesome. Your 4-year-old can't reach the pedals, but the Mario Kart, Ryan's Racing, and Cruis'n Blast has auto accelerate. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, I think there's other things you can plug this into.
I didn't realize it was Hori. I kept thinking Robert Hori from
Hori.
Lakers.
Hori. Robert Hori.
Because he had my number.
Number 5?
No, number 20 on Lakers.
Did he? No,
yeah,
he was number
20.
5.
No, he was number 20.
Robert Hori
he was number
20.
5. He was number 20.
Where the Lakers fans
20.
at? Robert Hori was number 5. How much do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? What are you going to bet right now?
The arcade cab.
Or are we betting loser does 10 push-ups?
Oh, look at this.
Loser does 10 push-ups.
Happy
right now.
Thanksgiving
are you betting
from
me Robert
Canadian
Hori's
friends are looking at different PC wheels. Do you have
it's Steven. This was the guy who brought the R2D2 last week. Reviewed. Thanks for being on while you're making pumpkin pie. Racing wheels, there's a lot of different versions you can. This is a cheap budget racing wheel that doesn't have force feedback, and it looks super nice. So
but then this isn't a PC wheel though.
It works with a PC too. You can plug it into a PC. So, but it's very basic and functional. So there's just a spring that goes back to center. There's a lot of buttons on it, and it works. It's compatible with this, compatible with the Legends, compatible with the PC. And so if you want something that's under $100, I would recommend this. If you have the money to number 5 on the Lakers, you owe me. You owe me.
You were 20
something.
for a while.
Robert,
you owe me something.
I don't know what it is.
You didn't make
but
your
I will
thing.
find out later today what it is and be like, you owe me something. Just because don't you love it when you're right again with your wife or significant other? It's like the best feeling in the world.
Usually isn't the wife right?
No, not when it comes to sports. It feels so good. It feels so like vindicating. Just being, You want to see Mrs. Congress do push-ups? You want to do push-ups? You want to do some pull-ups?
I do one pull-up.
You want to do one pull-up? You gonna show the people a pull-up or a push-up? What do you want to see? You want to see some pull-ups? Or you want to see some push-ups? Let's hear it. We'll let the chat decide.
Oh, you want to see some punch-ups?
Punch-ups. No.
All right.
She owes us some sort of physical activity.
Never drink and drive is what Bobby said. Agreed. Do not drink and drive.
Agreed. Never, never, never do. All right. It's on top of a $3,000 CPU tower. It's
Shit,
not
is it-
no, it's not $3,000. This was actually a very cheap PC that I got a couple years ago. This PC, by the way, was in my very first YouTube video that I ever made. So this was the PC that I bought for my Star Wars Arcade 1-Up mod, and it was like a $250, $300 build that I bought secondhand from somebody just to play Star Wars Trilogy. And I upgraded my PC to something much more fancy thanks to my brother-in-law. And now I'm gonna be using it for a budget build. But yeah,
Oh, thank you, Facebook user. I will
punch
punch him.
him. Pull-ups. They're looking for some pull-ups. All right, we want to see some pull-ups. Pull-ups, pull-ups, go. We have a pull-up bar back there I'm pointing at. There it is. All right, we're gonna see Mrs. Kongzarus do some pull-ups.
Do one.
Do one pull-up. All right, you are our game. Go, 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 go.
Wait, pull-ups
Yes.
or chin-ups?
Pull-ups. You have to face the audience though. Okay, there you go. There she is. Ready and go. 1. Keep going. 2. One more. 3. She's like, I'm done. Yeah, you didn't know that we'd be doing physical challenges today, would you? But
No,
that's
I've
what
been-
happens when you try to bet me against something. Thank you, Kumarev, for making that happen.
Let me get some hydration.
Yes, she's already gone through half of that bottle already. It's gonna be hard to top that butt hop walk though. She's pretty good. She does some really talented things. She can do.
I just did 2 pull-ups, y'all.
She did.
While I've been
I know.
drinking.
It's true. Thanksgiving weekend in Canada.
Yeah, happy
5
Thanksgiving.
minutes of squats in honor of Mr. Clutch 3-pointer Robert Hori. that maybe next time. Well done, Mrs. Kong. That's right. So
Whoa,
Mrs.
whoa.
Mrs.
Mrs.
Kong
Kong
is
is
my
my
mom. Mrs. Kong's our Russ is.
Mrs. Kongzarus just did the pull-ups for y'all.
That's right. That's right. Great job. Great job. All right, we're already an hour in. I don't know what else we wanted to talk about. I actually did bring some other stuff. I brought my legends to connect into here, but I'll probably save that for my Thursday show.
No, we should just have you go and get me some nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng. We can do
Yeah.
that. I also have my PC, by the way. So thank you to Lee, my yes, my
Mr. Sketch.
Mr. Sketch actually got me some parts, and I just finished building a really cool PC build. It's I'll turn it around so you guys can see, but there it is in the corner right here. This is a PC build. The mic's back there with a brand new motherboard that he got me, a 980, and it was a little bit older of a graphics card, but it's still pretty freaking awesome. And so I'm gonna be using that
Mikey.
to play some PC racing games. So I can plug that in. We'll test that out later. But those are some of the plans that I had to test out the wheel. But this build, I will be trying to build another frame for it too. So if I was going to enter this into the Legends contest, I now have an additional $125 because the whole point of that contest was, can you build something under $300? So I have $125 left to put into the build. And so that doesn't include the TV yet. So I'm planning on buying or acquiring. I have a bunch of TVs already. So, but the thing with the contest is you can't use stuff you already have. But I can get 32-inch TVs super cheap, $25-$35.
I love how you're saying this when Ricardo basically said, "Oh my God, every time you tell your how much you paid for some pig, at least you get to eat the pig. Whatever he's paying right now,
Yeah.
I don't get to eat it. I just get to stare and saying, where are you putting this?
Yeah. But you get to enjoy being on YouTube now, drinking half a bottle of your Moscato.
Or I just do it myself.
You could do it without YouTube. That's true. So that's part of the plan. So I just need a monitor so I can actually make it into an arcade cabinet. But I'm really thinking of putting together, and here's another frame shot, building a frame around this. So I'm gonna buy some wood, cut out a frame so I can actually make a little kind of a deck here, so I can plug in an encoder to actually have like a dashboard.
I love it. Hollywood Polo really wants you to play Hot Wheels with him. Every time you say that, I don't think of the Switch game. I think of you two on the floor, like rolling little Hot Wheels.
Playing actual like Hot Wheels with little Legos or like things.
Well, we should probably show them our
Yeah.
crazy Hot Wheel collection.
And then building a frame to cover this as well too. So that's, I think, with $125 left, I'm moving the camera all around. I think I have enough to put together a pretty good build that is totally going to wipe out Restalgia. So the contest is, he's from Canada, we're from the US, right?
So
It's
you just want me to wear a bathing suit the entire time we're filming it?
I didn't say that, but I'm sure that's what the audience may or may not want.
So
But
you
we
save the $125. You give that to me to go buy something frivolous, and I will sit here in a bikini.
all right, now she's really talking drunk because she gets really loose and fun when she has something else. I mean, I didn't mean it that way. I meant she gets really friendly
Oh,
when
thank you so
she's.
much for sharing my pastimes.
If there's other women in the room, by the way, if you were here, Val,
Or
Papa
Philly
Brad's
chick.
or Philly chick, she would totally like try to kiss you if you were here in person. She just really likes trying to kiss other girls when she drinks. Like, true
Thankfully, this
story.
is no longer.
She's not in her college days anymore.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Hmm.
she doesn't have quite access. So you can go kiss your children. You can kiss me.
You're not my children.
Anyways, $125 left to build this build. I'm gonna build a
Why
frame
is
for
Rubicon
this.
Alpha just saying one? What are y'all voting on?
Did I oh there I think they're all agreeing because normally the thing with chat is if you put one in the chat if you want to see yes, and I think people are saying that because they want to see you in a bikini.
Or they want to see me kiss you?
I don't know. They're just putting one in the chat randomly. I don't think anybody. Oh wait, so did somebody else put one in the chat and say that?
No.
All right, no. All right, on top of your toy collection, home arcades that's taken over the
A
house,
lightsaber.
lightsaber collection, and a Hot Wheel collection.
Well, I mean, it's not like traditional Hot Wheels. It was the Disney Cars Hot Wheels.
Yeah. Anyways, we got to end the show because I actually have to head out of the house to do
Or
some
you can
stuff.
hang out with us. Ooh,
I
what is
could.
Akuma Rev telling us to
Mike
do?
Caputo says, stop in to say hi. Have you guys stream? Check it
Thank
out
you,
tomorrow.
Mike.
Enjoy your football Sunday. I know it's Sunday football for a lot of people.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Pig was a typo for thing. This is like way back. Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
Well,
dude.
no, because he was asking about his
Mrs.
wife.
Kongzarus and Mrs. Rev needs to have some wine.
I don't need wine.
Yes. They're just saying one in the chat randomly because they want to see. Oh my God, you're not even bothering with the cup anymore. Thank you all for watching this morning. We appreciate you joining into the show. Later on this week, I will be doing another Build Your Own Legends contest on Thursday featuring Michael B. the Game Genie and Killer Penguins showing off their build for the Legends Connect. Even though I'm not officially competing in the competition because I didn't submit an entry, I think my Legends Connect build is going to blow anybody else's out of the water. So I'm just saying that this is just like my modding pride that now that I have a competition behind me and I can actually put some time and effort into something, this racing cab build for the Legends Connect. Yes, I showed you can play with the Nintendo Switch. That'll be future possibilities, but the $300 arcade build to work with the Switch is going to be freaking awesome. So that is exactly what's going to happen with this. It's going to be freaking amazing. Hope you guys all enjoyed the show. Mrs. Congress, do you want to say anything to the happy people before we leave the show?
Climate change is real. Hug your pets. Hug your family.
Thank you. All right. Have a great rest of your Sunday, everybody. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Is it weird that I keep saying the next level and we don't have a Sunday Funday outro?
Are we still live and people are watching us?
Yeah. Just curious. Should I make a Sunday Funday outro?
No.
No?
Because you keep
All right.
changing the title.
All right. We'll just keep using this one then. Wait, did you finish your whole bottle of Moscato yet? I think somebody wanted you to finish it. You think you can do it before we end the show? No, I shouldn't encourage her to finish a whole bottle of wine. What would you do if somebody finished a whole bottle of Moscato? Is that
in 1 hour?
Are you just gonna like pass out for the rest of the day? Is that what will
I
happen?
still gotta vacuum and do
No.
stuff.
Okay.
Wait, who said what?
What's that? They're just talking about something about getting their pets neutered. Yay. Spade. It's like watching the end of the show at the Marvel movie. And no, it just keeps coming. All right, we're really gonna say goodbye this time.
No,
Bye.
he's not.
Tribute to Super Game Room dudes for doing this because it inspired me to do this too. So see you later. Bye. All right, they really want to see you chug. So no.
It's bubbly. It's gonna go straight to my nasal.
All right, let me help you. No. Okay. She's gonna throw up later. Thank you so much, War. No?
I have to take the kids to brunch later too.
I know. All right, so we're saying chug. Chug, chug, chug. Can't believe 43 people are still watching this.
Billy chick.
This is still happening. It was a challenge. Are you gonna pass out later? Do you need help?
Don't make me shake my head. Let me focus.
Okay. All right. One for the truck. Is strip Cruis'n blast a thing? All right,
No.
Rainmaker. It's just
You
being-
strip.
All right, I will strip.
Mr. Kongzarus.
I don't think you want to see
Mr.
that.
Kongzarus.
Mm,
Mr.
I'm getting old. I
Kongzarus.
have a knee brace here because
I just really want that nasi goreng.
nasi goreng. We'll get you some nasi goreng.
Has anyone had nasi goreng?
I don't know. I don't think you can do. All right, stop. I'm gonna have her stop.
Indonesian fried rice.
Stop one for the chug.
shaking my Bottle. Now I can't drink it. It's all like foamy.
Oh my gosh, she has like a little bit left. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and end the stream right now so that she doesn't forget.
Of course, you get it back right when I'm burping.
Burp, 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 burp. This is quality YouTube content right there. She just finished a whole bottle of Moscato on our Sunday Funday show. So congratulations, Mrs. Kongzarus. You are not even red at all.
Oh wait, I still got this glass left too.
Oh my goodness. I didn't really help her with anything. Looks like B is going to be doing the driving today. She's not going anywhere for sure.
Now we're walking to our brunch.
Good luck on that build. Go USA. Team USA. Appreciate it. Congratulations, Mr. Congress. You did it. You finished a whole bottle of Moscato. Add that to your resume. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. How you feeling? Good? Oh my gosh, she's going to pass out now. See you later. Bye.
Bye.